What is up, YouTube? And I'm bringing you guys today is a Fallout 74 update and just what's going down with Fallout 74, some gaming news. So let's take a look at some articles here. I got one from CNET.com, Fallout 76, everything you should know before its E3 debut. I'll put the link in the description below. So one thing that's been talked about a lot is an online survival RPG. So, especially what this article touches on, is talking about how this game might be more similar to DayZ, how you spawn from the vault and you come out of the vault and you've got to scavenge and you've got to find a way to survive. And one of the main things about Fallout is, well, for me at least, this didn't happen in Fallout New Vegas, but it's starting from the vault. I think that's pretty cool, is being able to see the inside of the vault and the society in there contrasts with the society outside the vault. Especially when you have like Vault 111 and you have Vault 11, I believe. No, not Vault 11. Oh god, I'm already confused. Vault 101 and Vault 111, I believe, are the two vaults, two main vaults. And what we can see here is probably a Rust style game where you can build bases in PvP. But one thing that I just is kind of a hole in this theory is if we're all going to be starting in the vaults, in a vault, then in the same vault, Vault 76, then um, how are we supposed to PvP? Because I mean, we're starting in the same area. It's just going to be excuse my French, a clusterfuck of people in the same vault trying to survive. And so what I see happening is a game like The Forest where you have an intro, you have a problem that needs to be solved. Like in The Forest, your son gets captured by this stranger covered in blood, and what you have to do is you have to survive and you have to find a way to get your son by looking for clues on the map and for building your base, surviving against the enemies, the horde, and the monsters in the game. So what I see is a game like that where, you know, there's a situation in the vault. Maybe it's going to be similar to Fallout 1 where um, the I forgot the water purifier is, I think it was the water purifier wasn't working. I'm not too familiar with Fallout 1, but you had to find a way to get out and look for the water purifier. So I can see something like that happening. But then again, Fallout 76 does have reclamation day, so maybe it's just going to be you and five friends, maybe five. I'm guessing five is going to be the multiplayer cap because in the trailer there's a board game that had five people on it, so I'm guessing that you can play with up to five friends. And but there's most definitely going to be a storyline to it. Probably going to be some quests. We don't know, but there's going to be some sort of underlying story, like in the game The Forest. And secondly, um, I just I just feel like if you have more than 5 to 10 people in a game starting from the same vault and you want to do PvP and PvE, it's just going to be rough because we're all starting from the same vault. I mean, it's going to lead to a lot of, I guess, spawn camping, but I guess if you start outside the vault as, because it looks like the vault had already had its reclamation day, maybe the vault can be a loot area. Um, that's just some speculation, but I have a feeling that, you know, it's definitely going to be a very story-oriented RPG, unlike DayZ. DayZ wasn't that much of a story-oriented RPG; it's more of a PvP and PvE, especially like DayZ Epoch. Also, speaking of DayZ Epoch, I feel like they might be taking some notes from DayZ Epoch, as in the traders. So what I believe is going to happen is that there will be trader safe zones because obviously, you know, what 30 plus years after the bombs dropped, you're in West Virginia, there's going to be some sort of life. Not all life died. There's people that survived outside the vaults that started communities, and I believe that there will be a safe zone trader because just some of the weaponry, some of the ammo, some of the building supplies, like you just can't get unless you get them from a trader, such as microfusion cells. I don't think you'll be able to craft those. I mean, you're just somebody who was raised in a vault. I don't think you'll know how to craft microfusion cells. Maybe you'll have to find formulas or crafting notebooks or the crafting crafting notebooks, yeah, or formulas on how to make these. But I don't know for sure, but I think it's more going to resemble Rust, but with a Forest style underlying story. If there is more than 5 people a game, then you'll definitely see a lot of PvP. But it's going to be interesting to see how they blend it all in with the different vaults, and if they're going to add different vaults, or maybe everybody starts at a different point, or I mean, it's just all speculation right now. We'll learn a lot more from E3 and the showcase, and what they're going to be doing, and then also, you know, uh, there is a July 31st release. Okay, so in the article it says one of the headlines is you might be playing it really soon, and Bethesda announced the game, and an Amazon listing appeared with a July 31st release. The purported Tuesday Purported. Oh man, that's a strong. It's a big word. It's a strange vernacular. Launch date was promptly taken down, but it would be the first time that a Fallout game hit the market just a few months after its announced. So I mean that's gonna be pretty cool. And also, if you really dig into the trailer, you see that you're still in the vault, so we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. Also, you see backpacks. There's a backpack clip in There's a backpack in the trailer, so maybe you'll be able to equip backpacks to allow yourself to carry more stuff. I don't know. Also, power armor is a staple of Fallout. Huge staple of Fallout games. So I'm just going to be excited to see how they're going to work that in there. Also, how much damage each gun does. And Fallout just has an array of weaponry. So just seeing if they're going to whittle it down or allow the same amount of weaponry is just going to be awesome. But my final speculation is that Fallout it's going to be a Rust style game. There's going to be a lot of PvP. There's going to be a lot of PvE. There's going to be an underlying story that the players are going to have to figure out. There's going to be Easter eggs, of course, all over the place. Bethesda loves leaving their Easter eggs. They're little fun um, spots of the map. Where you can find some pretty interesting, funny moments and funny objects scattered around the map. I just don't see how in Fallout game you'll be able to find secret weapons and just like they had Lincoln's repeater in Fallout 3 and the ray gun. I just don't know how they're going to include it this game, but we'll all see soon enough. E3 in the next couple of days. Thanks guys. I'll conclude the video here. I'll put a link in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry for the audio quality, and please like and subscribe.